man. What's up? So I went for a walk after work today. Trying to lose weight. Trying to eat better. And I used to walk, but like when I work 8, 9, 10 hours. And I think I do enough like physical stuff at work, but I got out a little early today and I was like, I can go for a 30-minute stroll. There's nothing wrong with that. And oh, I just want to say hi to, I have to write your name down. Oh wait, before Garth, get Frankie, put him up to the TV. You little son of a bitch. Stop running away or no more treats. Maybe no more treats ever. Stop running away, Frankie. Okay. I want to say hi to Thomas Mitchellfelder. He ordered some zines. Thomas, your orders is in the mail already. And I read your story, and I'm going to email you and let you know what I thought about it. And I'm going to send you my story. See what you think about it. And see, I want to say hi to TZ. I haven't been talking about my good buddy TZ lately, or Stan Bowman, Andy Hamlet, who does stabbyhamlet.com, Sick on Cinema podcast, which I listened to today, and Corey from Podcasting After Dark. You're gonna get something in the mail. So I'm gonna talk about, man, so I just can't stop getting movies from the library. They're just like, it's just so tempting. They're there. They got some good ones. Dude, they have New York Ninja at the library. I got shit on my, I'll see it anyway. They got New York Ninja at the library. So I grabbed The Cursed. And the cover, I was like, oh, what the hell is that? It just looks so a creepy and bone-crunching horror gem. The Cursed, Beware the Beast Within. It's also generic stuff, and like, I was like, what is it? Another witch story? Of course it's another witch story, and plants grow out of them. Well, I watched it. I put it on last night, and it was just getting late. But The Cursed is awesome. So it's from 2021, written and directed by Sean Ellis, starring Boyd Holbrook. Boyd Holbrook was in The Predator, and he was Pierce in Logan. And I was like, oh, I know who Boyd is, good old Boyd. And I liked him in Logan, and I liked him in Predator. So I was like, that's two movies. I know who he is. If I didn't look it up, I wouldn't have known it was him, because he's doing a British accent pretty good. I don't think he's not British, and he just looked a little different, and so he's the only person I recognized. There is another actor that was actually in a Rogue One Star Wars tale. So The Cursed is let's see if I can read. It's set in I don't know, maybe 1700s, small village in France. So yeah, I put it on. I knew it was a werewolf movie. I saw a review, and I was and yeah, I just grabbed it. I wasn't expecting anything, and it was really good. It has like the atmosphere and creepiness of like that one movie Moloch, and just like the forest, the village. The movie looked great. It also reminded me of The Other, but then there's gore in this. Like these landowners, they're trying to kick these gypsies off their land. The gypsies say they have a claim to it, and those landowners just they treat those gypsies like Native American Indians, and just attack their little settlement, shooting them, setting their tents on fire. There's one part where and this is where I was like, whoa, this is not what I was expecting. They chopped this dude's hands and feet off and turned him into a scarecrow. And, I like gore, but this was like war gore. This was not like Evil Dead or street trash, bad taste, fun gore. This is like ugly gore. And that caught my attention. Like, I was like, holy crap. And then they like bury a gypsy lady alive, and like they're throwing dirt, really throwing dirt on her face, and it looks like it's getting in her mouth and her eyes and ears, and I was they're really doing this. So the gypsy lady puts a curse on the landowners, and it's in the form of these teeth. You put them in and you bite someone, and they turn into a werewolf. And then Boyd Holbrook, he's a pathologist, and he's coming. I forgot why he's coming to the village. Oh no, he knows what's going on. He knows what's going on with the werewolf. But like, there's also like the pandemic going around. There's the threat of war going on, or there's a war going on. Yeah, I never get a year on this. So it's just one family. I can't remember their names. Yeah. Boyd's character is John McBride. So he's trying to help this family because their son got bit by another kid who was wearing the teeth. And he's getting real sick. And then he just took off in the middle of the night, and they're looking for him. And that's when the creature attacks start. And, man, I like a good werewolf story. I like the Benicio del Toro Wolfman. The Howling. I like The Howling Part 2. Project Metal Beast. Almost anything with werewolves I like. And this is kind of reminding me a little bit of that movie Howl, because the werewolf does not really look like a werewolf. They just go off the rails. It's hairless. It's on all fours. It kind of has human features. It's sick. And as soon as it bites someone, that person soon turns into a creature. And the way it turns into a creature is weird. And like, these tentacles come out of it, and they wrap around it. Like one girl, it makes you real thirsty. It was really cool. And yeah, man, there's one part, I don't want to spoil it, but they shoot one of the werewolves in the head. And the head is like she's transforming again. And it was some extreme gore. But that one was more like fantasy level, cool, fun gore. So it has both. It has some good attacks, and it's the creepiness. There's a creepiness factor. There's fog and woods, and man, I was surprised. And then it had some good shocks. I mean, if I had to pick some nits about it, is it's almost 2 hours long. It does drag a little towards the end. But man, I halfway through I was like, man, unless this movie just completely drops the ball, this one's a four-hander. Four Manos Hands of Fate for the curse. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I would watch it again. It's not like, it's close to Barbarian. Barbarian's still winning, man, but the curse is almost neck and neck. Barbarian still wins, but just barely. Wow, wonder what will beat Barbarian. But the curse, yeah, go to your library or buy it. This is worth a buy. Like $10. You get it for $10 or less, or just go rent it. Or I don't know. I always forget if you could maybe stream it somewhere. I don't know where it's streaming. You know what? It's not a Shudder original. Why wasn't this a Shudder original? How did they not like notice this movie? I noticed a bunch of other crap. What else? All the actors are good. Yeah, just some. And the werewolf is CGI, I think, most of the time, but it looks pretty good. Not really. Didn't really bother me. CGI doesn't really bother me unless it's like Mortal Kombat like level, or can't think of anything else. Just, you know, like 90s stuff. But yeah, this was like, I put it on, I was okay, let's get this over with, and man, wham bam. Yeah, it had the tinge, is like it had like a sprinkling of Evil Dead madness in there, just a little bit. A lot of Hammer horror, I would suspect. Gothic, maybe like a little Bava, maybe, I'm not sure. But definitely check out The Cursed. I'm really glad I saw it. And I'm got more Alex de la Gracia movies to get to, and more D'Amato and that bastard Oswaldo de la Oliveira, man, that son of a bitch. I'm gonna get that Bear Behind Bars, and I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna review it. But man, just sleaze one day, and like a good movie the next. So that's it. I'll see you.